Hey there, what's going on everybody? And in this video, I'm gonna be discussing with you about what are the actually good features which are used for image classifying. Now, recently you saw that yesterday I just showed you a basic object detection, like let's say uh, I had a data sets of of the cats and dogs, and then what I did was that I actually just found out that how is this the file and what actually the data set are actually used for. Sort of functions are like it's really turning towards ups and downs, or sometimes you can say that it goes really very, you can say, difficult for you if you are not taking care of what you have to do, or what you have to actually um, have to think about it so much. Then by the way, if you are new but first of all, let me clear this out. If you are uh, new at the Python level, I think so that this video will be not for you. But uh, if you have already learned about the basic levels, for you this might be the best thing. Let's say now the two features are, let me just write to you the function for you. If you say pip install opencv dash python, yeah, or let's say pip install tensorflow, yeah, or let's say import keras. Now, what is the work of TensorFlow, keras, or CV function like that so far and so good? So CV2, what is the role that it plays and what is the work of CV2? Well, let me give you the answer in a very um really briefly about it. So first of all, what is the role of CV2? CV2 actually is the image processing library, you can say IPL. Yeah, image processing library, not that kind of IPL which you all see for India Premier League. So IPL can be of 22 types, either image processing library. Now let's say if you have a thing like, let's say, watch. So what is the work of watch? Let me just come to you in a camera. Let me just bring that camera with me. Ah, Python programming net. Actually, I just give you my example in a camera function. Open CV. Yep. First of all, open CV. Open CV. Where the hell is? Ah. So far, so good. Okay, I got it. Okay. Okay, so if you can see me over here, yeah. Okay. So what is the role of CV2, all of the TensorFlow part and all of that? So let's say if you got an object like this, it can be a bottle with an oil, or you can say a bottle with cream or something like that, or let's say a clip. Now, what is the role of clip? Okay, um, jokes apart, let me just explain you about it everything briefly. Let's say that if you have any object or like that, any kind of bottle or something which is having a lotion or oil or something. So what it does is that whenever, if I just show my this object, what is gonna show me? It's gonna show me either bottle, it's gonna show me either phone, or it's gonna show me a person, or you can say a chair, or you can say a cupboard, or it's gonna identify everything everything in the surroundings and all of that stuffs. And then you got you I think so CV2 might be clear. Next thing, TensorFlow. So TensorFlow is actually an open source library. So what is the work of open source library? That it provides you all the images which are actually from the net or something from the net, yeah. And then what it does is that whenever either if you have downloaded or something like that stuffs, if you want, I can give you the uh, basic demo about the okay. Okay. Then I'm gonna say import Keras. Okay. Import libraries. Import TensorFlow GPU 2.0.0 beta 1. Okay. And then import matplotlib.pyplot splt. Yeah. Okay. So while my camera is on, I just wanna close that. Okay, it's closed up, and again I have to load all the data sets which I actually require. So it's gonna take a lot of times to open up a notebook in my default browser, or you can say in your local browser. So the local browser which I use for Jupyter Lab is for let's open up pretty quickly. So okay, so unknown. I just want to reload it one more time. I don't want that everything whatever I wrote is gonna go away and okay, it's gone. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. So import Keras. Import TensorFlow STF. Import OS. Pip install Q TensorFlow GPU beta 1. Oh, it's not bad, it's beta. Oh, oh my gosh. So these are all the libraries, and then you're gonna write from ipython.display import clear output. Or let's say import clear graphs. Can I get that? I don't want any errors. Come on. Come on, come on. Okay. Must give at least one requirement. Pip help. Okay. Port image. Okay. Okay. And I'm okay. Now it's not going to show you any kind of error. Facets or tart or cheese set. So it's not so I don't want to actually give all of the explanation which I don't like to uh make this video quite a bit long. So this is the work of TensorFlow. In this, TensorFlow is an open source library for downloading all the images uh, from the browser. Yeah, it's for the different browser. And what is the work of Keras now? Now Keras is an NLL. So NLL is neural network library. It does nothing but whatever kind of function if you're writing, um, it's gonna give you the output in a uh, what is that word called as? It's gonna give you the output in a, but it's gonna calculate all the images that better. What is the size of the image? How much what I- what kind of no what is the width and what is the height, and then it's going to identify everything, and then it's going to give you the output in a synchronized way. You don't need to think so much. Buffer size, batch size. So now you see image width 256, image height 256. Cool. Def load image file, or you can say def um, uh, download image file. So then, so uh, TensorFlow actually, you can see this kind of website over here. Face it. So you can see that there are so that you can see there are 5 types of image. No, five, not 6 types of images, which are actually default browser of Python. And then it's gonna give you the output like a, you have seen those movies that people use as the kind of faced images, or then it's gonna give you the output like a, in a wow way, wow imaginary way.